Okay, we are live right now, but we have to wait for the people to show up. Bro, where is Liam, bro?
Liam, exactly. Last I've heard of him, he's alive. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna wait for one more person to get on, and then we can start talking.
Okay.
If it's gonna be Danielle who's
Yeah.
gonna glaze Charity once again, even though she's already out.
But Charity, right?
RJ, you should just talk about Camilla and how she's going to win the season. So join the stage. Okay, so you should have told me that. Well, where's Liam? Seven, if you're watching the stream, join the podcast, you nerd. What do you mean in a sec?
Hi.
Okay, RJ.
Hey.
Oh, he's finally here. The band's finally here. Go on, wake up.
Look who to finally decide to join it.
Why is Rosie here?
Where is Liam?
That's what I'm asking. He told me he couldn't make it though.
He's gone.
Oh, okay.
Adam.
What do you want to talk about then?
Well, I mean how David is just goated, and how he won that immunity
Alright,
challenge.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
Listen,
well,
I'm sorry.
to be fair,
David
to be
has
fair,
no
Dave-
personality and he's very boring.
That's
What do you
I
mean?
think he's very. I think he's
You already have
entertaining.
69
Like
applications.
he doesn't have to be the biggest character, and perfectly fine to be honest, because there's a lot of big personalities in the season, and that's gonna get you targeted real fast.
A lot of big personalities.
Okay, why you emphasize? Okay, never mind.
Anyways, I think he's a very bland character and he's on Survivors for the wrong reason. You can't come in a game about deception and lying to people and then saying that all those people who are lying and gamers need to go. I'm sorry, he's very
That's
bland.
not true because we've had multiple
very
winners.
bland.
No, we've had multiple winners who won by not lying and just being
That
honest
is true,
and
but
kind.
it's just like you can't come into a game and then expect to not to be lied to. And then
Well,
like
he does expect to be lied to, but he's trying to mitigate that, which in a sense
I'm
that
sorry,
just to me that makes him more interesting than most people because not a lot of people are gonna come to that fact, realize, hey, yeah, this is a game about lying, but what if you can change that so that it's really just one big family brigade? And really, that's what he's doing.
They're making this season boring. Like I'm being so serious.
What do you
They're taking out all the
mean?
interesting people. They're taking out
Hey,
all the interesting people, and it's boring. There's no entertainment. All you're seeing is
go
Ava
on.
talking about her
Go on. In
autism.
my opinion, go on. They've done this
Joe,
before, bro. No, go on. You need to hear me out. They've done this before. It's all a big hype up so that when they blindside a big person, it's just all the more better.
it's not. I'm sorry. Say
It will be.
was
I'm
in
telling you. That's why.
Camilla,
That's why I
Kyle.
think.
Okay, so
Camilla,
Say and
Kyle,
Cedric are out.
are the
I think. I
literal
think Joe's
only.
going next. I think Joe's going next.
Wait, why Joe?
Okay. So I've already said this like multiple times, but he reminds me of Jeremy. And in Jeremy's first season, he got 10th place, and we're in the final 10. So,
RJ, you should just
enough
unmute
said.
and keep yapping about Camilla here.
Right. I think that. What do I think is going next? If they are smart, they will get rid of either Ava or Joe.
Yeah,
But
that's really the
realistically,
consensus.
But I don't think
realistically, I
David is gonna want to cut either of them. Neither would Shaheen.
David wants. It's just one singular vote.
Neither would Shaheen.
David
No,
is not
Shaheen could.
available. He
I could
already
see
bought
Shaheen
the whole
flipping.
thing about Shaheen having an idol instantly.
I could see Shaheen like trying to flip in case something happens. If not, then I really think there's going to be something happening between Kyle and Camila.
If only
Like,
Zan was
they've been
here,
hyped-
he'd just like keep yapping about Shaheen.
Bro, this reminds me of this like edit my brother keeps sending, bro. Like he's a D1 LeBron James glazer, and all he keeps sending is this one dumb LeBron James song. That's all I think about when I see.
Okay, so Rosie
glazing
wants to
Shaheen.
join the draft for Survivor 49.
Can I?
I jerk off to Jeff Probst every single hour,
Bro.
every single day. So that's why I even got
Bro.
a Google Drive for it. First,
Isn't he like
Nope.
singing?
Please do not let that man on the stage ever again. While I'm live.
Alright,
True that.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't even know why. Big.
How old
what's
is
it
he?
called?
Let's go through episode 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was in this draft, I would have betted on like Psy.
But Sai's out.
Anyways, stays out.
Oh,
Yeah, she just got out last night.
She's
And Cedric is out, and he's a snake and he's a plant.
say that.
Not really a
Honestly,
planet.
I'm really tired of this whole split tribals twist that merge.
I
And
agree.
I don't know
That's
if you
dumb.
noticed. I don't know if you noticed, most of the people that leave at the split tribals are black.
Okay, and can we talk about how Mitch?
I'm being so serious. It's only Evie and what's that girl
Evie.
from Marianne's season?
Can we talk about how like?
Evie was.
Can we talk about how Mitch
Court.
made a
Court.
stupid move and then flushed his vote block on Say even though she was already getting out 5-1?
Not,
I
well, to
think
be
he
honest,
did it.
she was
He think he did it for what's it called? So she won't use her. So she won't be able to use her shot in the dark.
yeah. And it's not just that. People were planning to flip on Mitch because, yeah, he's a threat. And if you put him on the jury, he's most likely going to be bitter anyways. So,
But now he will be on the jury.
well, I don't know why they didn't target him instead of Say. Like, I'm going to be honest, Say pisses me off. But the smart move would have been to remove Mick.
And now,
But-
go on. How are you feeling that Mary is the only ruler left?
He's feeling ecstatic because usually what happens in this
I'm not
scenario,
feeling ecstatic.
that one, yes, you are, bro. Because in these scenarios, usually
No,
that
I
one
wanted
person.
Say
No,
and,
listen. That
Damn,
one
he asked me a
person.
question.
Oh, okay,
Like-
fair enough.
Fuck. Anyways, yes is good for her game. She's in the middle. She has nobody else from her original tribe, but she wasn't even with them to begin with. You know what I mean? It would have been better if Say stayed and they would have worked together like we wanted them to. But like, I do not see her staying in this game any longer.
No, I see her. I see her staying. Like,
I see her
Is-
making Final Four, Final Five, but I do not see her making Final Three.
she could clutch immunities. Like we've seen it happen.
The way the season is going, there is going to be all the strategic and all those smart players are going home next. And
Yeah, that's why I'm
this,
saying.
it's boring. I'm sorry, it's boring.
I
like,
think
you-
Mary's. I think Mary's gonna be a part of a huge power flip. So that's my.
So you
thought
think Mary
process.
is gonna be in the middle of something?
Yeah, if I
They
had
already
to guess,
they would have set Mary to be in the middle of something to begin with. She's tied to David and that side. And I feel like Shaheen, they literally said it on the edit that Shaheen's in the middle, which honestly is bad for his
Oh,
game. He
Das
shouldn't
is
play
here.
Both sides. He shouldn't be playing
Okay, well-
both sides.
Hi, Dad.
it really depends.
Das,
how
your
many
pick
people
got
are on-
Das, your pick got out last night, and it was Cedric.
I think it really comes down to how many members there are on each tribe. Cause I forgot how many. Like, there's 5 members of the old Siva. There's
4 Lagi, one Bula.
Okay, yeah.
It's 4
So-
Logi, 5 Sivas, and 1 Vula.
Okay, yeah. So if my logic is correct, then
It's giving
I feel like she's gonna flip to the 5, and one of the other person is gonna get blindsided. Like,
So you think a Logi
I
is
don't
going
know.
to get blindsided?
I think the way the vote count would be stacked if it was like this, either 6-4, 5-3-2, or 4-3-3.
Is there a
that's the
chance
only
of it
vote
being
count.
is there a chance of it being a 5-5?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think Mary is gonna go to Rocks, especially after seeing what she's been through, and she doesn't have a shot in the dark. So, and I think really
So Mary's just
If
gonna
the
flip to
only
the
reason-
Sivas.
the only reason it would be a pile 2-2 instead of like a split vote is if they don't target Eva, and they don't want to split to flush the idol or whatever. But it really depends.
Okay,
on
so what will they
the
do
people-
after they flush the idol then?
They revote. They get out the person they want. I mean, they would have the majority on the revote anyways. There's just one problem I feel like, because they hinted at that idol like at the old green camp, but it's never been found or talked about ever again.
Okay, so the green idol's just nowhere. What about the orange one?
I think how it works each time is if there's already an idol at the camp, they don't re-hide another one, and if not, I'm pretty sure that they just they hide it at the merch camp. But no announcements has been made about that, so I don't think it'll come to light anytime soon, unless it's like a reward challenge or something.
Um,
What?
I said,
Like,
I don't think the idols are coming back to light unless it's like a reward
Okay.
challenge.
Well, what was
Uh,
RJ about to say about Camilla?
anyways, Camilla is going to find like 7 super idols, and super idol are going to find her.
I don't think
Amazing
they
stats,
hide
amazing stats.
super idols again. I hope they hide super idols again. It would be funny, but I don't think they would
They are
hide it
not hiding.
this
They
late
are
into the
not hiding
game.
super idols. Those things are too overpowered.
Well, they didn't. They did in Kagion, and they did momentarily in Heroes versus Hustlers, which is such a long name, but I don't really
They
care.
didn't go wrong. Like, go wrong.
No, Kurong basically, you combine two idols to make a super idol. I know one person like historically played a super idol, but I don't remember who that was. Didn't they idol themselves out too? Like I forgot.
No, I don't know.
Anyways, I'm gonna go back to look at my parlay stats.
Oh
'Cause
my
yesterday
goodness.
was no, but listen. Yesterday was a
Gonna
beautiful night,
fail.
bro. No,
No,
listen.
no, 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 no.
listen.
We can't
Yesterday
trust
was-
you now.
Bruh.
No, listen. Yesterday was 4-3 and 2 stalemate, bro. I'm literally at an all-time high right now. And here's the new stats for next episode. Okay, 25% chance that David wins immunity, 2% chance
Oh,
that Kyle wins
Lord.
immunity,
Go. Here we go. Go on.
8% chance that Joe wins immunity,
100% dumb.
1%. Oh my! Shut up! I'm literally like.
David's not
so
going
good.
home.
Don't lie.
Well, either way, there's a 1% chance of the idol being found, 3% chance of it
see-
being played.
Wait, no.
There's no way this bro's
And then
being a
there's-
detective. Not as
You're
far
acting
as
like-
No,
Detective
listen.
X, though.
This has already happened. Like, the fuck you
No, it
mean?
hasn't.
Like this game is from last year. We're just now seeing it now. Like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
we haven't. Okay, yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make, though. I'm trying to just like
Oh
put
my
all the
God.
pieces
Where's
together.
Danielle,
It's
bro?
like a
She said
puzzle,
she'd come to the podcast.
I don't know. 6% chance of Eva going home with the idol, or anyone. I don't really care who it is. 25% chance that Mary becomes the swing vote. 10% chance that Joe goes home. 6% chance that Camila goes home. 5% chance that David goes home, and 9% chance that Eva goes home. So, I think these stats are looking pretty accurate. If you're gonna ask me.
David's not going anywhere.
I'm just not gonna interact with what the fuck he just said. You
Okay.
lost me. You lost me.
Right.
Oh, Camilla,
Well,
please.
You lost me at David wins immunity.
No, how? We've seen how good he
He's
is.
such a bland character. He's such a bland character.
No, David's just him. David's just him.
Listen, you don't
He's
have
so
to like him.
bland.
You no like go on. You don't have to like him. That's understandable. I don't like say, but you gotta understand that there is some sort of a skill level in his gameplay. Like we've seen how calm he is in challenges. Like he doesn't even
It's
seem
just
to stress
challenges.
out.
I'm
any
sorry.
of the
Like there's
challenges.
he's just challenges. There's nothing interesting. There's no
Yeah,
strategy.
but there's something about those challenges that just
Oh
like
Lord! Like
bring survival.
Nobody can like
Oh my!
speak
You know
around
what
you.
I'm talking about? Like.
Like, you just cut
Sometimes the
people
challenges
off.
are the most important thing. Like, obviously,
Not at
if you
all.
didn't win, no, listen, if you didn't win Final Three immunity, and then you knew you were the target, that would have to mean at some point in the game, immunity is the difference between having your torch being snuffed or winning $1 million.
Exactly.
So,
Like, thank you, RJ. How does someone being bland do anything with someone challenges ability? Thank you. He's a bland character. He's boring. Like, there's nothing to his story besides him winning challenges and him being living in a fucking RV. Like, There's nothing interesting about him. Like, I'm sorry, Chrissy is more entertaining than him.
What?
Who? I'm sorry.
Okay, now you know it's bad when even RJ asked who that is, bro. Come on.
Fucking
Right? I didn't even ask
Chrissy.
that.
Right.
Yes, you did. Okay, right,
What?
right.
That was me.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Anyways, Chrissy at least spoke up about what her
No,
thought about
David
the
is
whole
gathering
honest-
all the strong
honest
guys.
I'll give
thing
Chrissy.
and honor thing
I'll
and
give
tribal.
Chrissy some respect. I'll
Yo,
give Chrissy
Honor.
some
Yo,
respect.
fuck
She's
Honor,
making
bro.
moves.
Exactly. You're in a game about lying and deception. The fuck you mean you want to play with honor? Take that shit to Big Brother. Oh my god, take that shit to the Amazing Race. Do not bring that shit
Big
to
Brother, bro.
Survivor.
There's no honor in
Like-
Big Brother.
Like this type of gameplay, these type of characters, this type of people they cast is the whole reason CBS's reality TV show are going like down.
Oh,
Like, this
Liam.
shit's boring.
Is Liam here?
You guys, yeah, he's here. You guys heard about that one Survivor knockoff?
Liam,
called
you're finally
Become a
here. You're
Millionaire?
late.
Okay, I was in a game and someone just super idled themselves out.
Look,
So that's
girl. Anyways,
anyways.
that whole honor shit is boring. It's boring. I'm sorry. It's bland. There's no no. I'm sorry. It's bland. People
You
like that are
got-
ruining the
okay,
game.
here's the reason why I don't.
Oh, it
agree
is.
with
Yes,
you.
it is. Yes,
I
it is.
feel
But
like-
Chrissy should not have said that out loud.
Chrissy did what I would have done too. Like
No,
that
you
whole
don't say
shit
that
is
out
annoying.
loud. You can play like
No.
that, but don't say it.
Nah. I think she did the right thing.
Now, here's my thought process. I think that David is trying to change the idea of what a comp beast is, because most comp beasts,
God.
when you look at them, they have literally 0 to near none strategic or social ability.
He's not
They're just
strategic or
challenging.
social. He's bland.
he is
He's
Yes,
so
he
dumb.
is!
He's so fucking dumb.
David is social. What do you mean?
He believed the
Strategy-
whole thing
okay.
that Camilla told him about about Shaheen having the idol, and he didn't even question it. He went straight up and was like, "I think he does." So that's like,
Okay,
But he voted for Cedric!
Get rid of him.
Side.
he straight up said
Okay,
it. He
listen,
didn't
right.
go back to
AEman is just
Shaheen
gonna be
and question
biased
it.
for
No,
David,
listen.
so
And so
Go
is AJ.
I'm not
Like,
biased for David.
yes,
I'm
you
not biased
are.
for David. I don't think he's the best
He's
character.
not
every
going to.
person
He's
has
not
to be
going to shake
this
his
big
cow udders
fear.
for you, bro. Like I'm
Right,
telling you.
the
He
milk.
is so bland. He is so bland. He's so boring.
I
Joe
think
is
he's
at
not
least
boring.
I think
interesting.
he's just a person
Joe
who's
is at
trying to
least
change.
somewhat interesting. He's not
Everyone's
doing anything to
going
change
over.
but win challenges. I'm sorry, but as soon as he loses a challenge, he's going home. Just like
Probably.
What? Joe
Kyle
Cox
last
beats and then you
season.
get mad at him.
Yeah.
Just like Kyle last season. At least Kyle was likable.
David's
is just
not
likable.
annoying.
And how
David's
is
annoying.
David not
David's
likable?
annoying. He's
Okay,
so annoying.
so go on. Do you hate David or Eva more?
I want to punch them both. Like,
But-
I
but
can't
you can
stand
only
either
punch-
of them.
You can only punch
I
one.
can't
Who do you?
stand Either of them.
But you.
I'm
But if you could
punching
only
Eva,
punch
I'm
one.
punching Eva, and then my punch is gonna go to David. I can't stand them. Like, they're so
Bro.
annoying. Eva is so annoying. Every single confessional she has is about her hating another woman. I haven't playing with you boys, and then she fucking fails
Alright.
5 seconds later. Like I know she was mad as hell when Chrissy told her woman power. Eva is annoying. She is,
hear
and
that.
I can't wait for somebody to tell her the sky is purple, and she's gonna be like, "Wait, are you for real?" And then she's like, "I can't stand her. I can't stand her. I can't stand her.
Oh my
God,
god.
I can't
yo,
stand
go on,
David.
bro.
I can't.
This is
stand
criminal,
her.
bro. You
I-
can't be saying this
I
stuff.
can't stand him. I can't stand them either.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh my
understand
God.
that, but that's just crazy, bro. Telling her the sky is purple is actually insane work.
And she would believe it.
I
You
don't
really
think
think
bro,
she
would not
would?
believe that?
She would believe it.
I don't know. She's smarter than that.
Okay,
I
she's not
believe-
stupid, bro. Autism doesn't mean you believe the sky is purple.
You know what I mean? Like somebody's gonna tell her a lie.
where
and
we
she's
got
like,
that
like an
correlation.
obvious ass lie, and she would believe it.
Would she believe it if
Okay,
someone
yeah.
said Joe is trying to vote for you?
She would believe it.
She wouldn't. That's just
I-
clear. Like, hey, like, listen. Some people, even without being a little, I can't say anything because I'm not gonna do that. But basically, not everyone is gonna be able to read the room perfectly, even if you are perfectly fine. Like, even then, she's a good player. So I don't really see what your take on her is. Besides the fact that I agree with you that she has to go home. Like, there's no way she's getting away with this. But she is a good player
What's her name?
nonetheless.
What's her name? Charity said in an interview that nobody wanted to vote Ava because of the whole autism thing.
Okay.
And nobody wanted to look bad. She said it herself in an interview. I forgot where it was.
Okay.
In that case, I see a scenario where that's kind of that makes sense. That's fair.
I find
He's
her
gay.
annoying.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna review Axe's parlay again and see.
Enough with
I'm telling you,
parlays. Oh my
it's
god.
gonna hit, bro. It's gonna
Okay,
hit, bro. I
Detective
told
X
you.
versus Parlay Police.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like the last two hit, bro. I'm 2 for 3 right now.
But the difference
I'm
is
telling you right now,
Detective
he
X
has the
actually
boot
has
list.
the
There's a,
spoilers.
like,
No, actually
yeah.
doesn't. Actually doesn't.
What's the
Exactly,
difference
so
between
this
the
whole-
parlay police and the Detective X?
Detective X goes digging and finds the boot order and
Yeah.
actually just makes predictions.
Saying you're fine, bro.
Now he's quiet. Now he's quiet. Now he's quiet.
No, I'm not even quiet. What are you talking about?
You're
I was trying
gagged
to-
because
No.
we know.
Alright, who is making those dumb sounds? Hold on.
No,
It's
actually does not
RJ.
have the boot order, I don't think.
He doesn't.
I don't.
'cause
That's what I was trying to say. What's it called? I think
Yeah, what
Zan
is it
just goes
called?
into every Survivor player's like bloodline history and then tries to
Oh my
find something from
God.
there. Like,
Well,
there's
yeah.
no way he just knows.
Well, yeah, that's what he does.
He has
Bro,
the boot
bro's
list.
literally searching up their entire ancestry over Survivor, bro. There's no way. And then he actually gets it right off of that alone.
He has the boot list.
He told me David
Alright,
was in
what is
trouble.
the
Let's see if he's
parlay
right.
this week?
Like,
Well,
I'm sorry.
We'll have
If they
to
were
see
smart,
for
they
the
would have
next-
they would have split up Joe and Eva, putting either of them at the bottom and forcing them to play like into their hands. Like,
Okay, so
it's just
I
it's
think
stupid.
I'm
Who's
gonna
in a
go here.
windstorm?
I think it's.
Oh yeah, wait. I forgot something. You guys remember what what's your name said?
Yeah, what is her name?
What's her name?
Okay, no, listen. There was this girl in the episode. I forgot her name. She's like so irrelevant, but I don't care.
Okay,
Chrissy?
She was talking. Yeah, her. She was talking about how there's going to be 9 jurors, but if you do the math and do like watching the actual
Where's your point
seasons, you know
going?
that listen, it might just be a final 2 this season because
Alright,
if you
what
do
are
the
you
math,
ta-
no, listen,
You were
listen,
just talking about
Not-
Zan pulling shit out of his ass to know
No,
who's
listen,
getting voted out.
look at the
You're
math
doing
right
the
there. Look at the
same
math.
thing.
They don't
Oh
just
my god.
no.
How
Listen,
would there
they
be
don't
a
just say this stuff. Oh, listen,
So they're
they
gonna do
don't
a
just
final
say
2
this
for the
stuff out of
first
nowhere.
time since Kageon in a new era season.
Like, be so fucking
Well,
for
I
real.
don't see why they
Be
wouldn't.
so
Like,
fucking
I
for
do see
real.
why they wouldn't. Why would they do that?
okay, but listen. There's no way that because we know Chrissy's a fan of Survivor. She knows all about the new era, and she knows all about the old era. The thing is, she said 9 jurors, and from what we've seen so far, there's been a final 3 and 8 jurors. So if it was 9 jurors, that means it would be a final 2. And you know, most of these players don't just say stuff for no reason. So I could see a scenario where a final 2 happens.
Are there 9 jurors? How many are left now?
No, there would be okay. There's 10 people left, and usually what would happen is final 3, 8 jurors. I don't know why they changed it.
Well, there's
But it's
10
8
people left
jurors
and they
now.
already have 1 juror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and then
if
there's
it was a final 2,
so 8, so
it would be
7 are gonna get added to. Okay, actually, what are you talking about?
no, that would be
Exactly.
8. What are
Yeah,
you talking about? That's
it's going to be 8,
bro.
so why would it be a final 2?
Because that's +1. That's 9. Oh
No,
my
they
god.
already have one.
What?
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm
Exactly.
getting
I'm
confused.
talking.
I-
Okay, listen. I'm talking about the
It's
1
no-
juror plus the 8 that are about to come. So when you
Hold on, so
add
they're in
that
the
together,
no, actually, they're in the final 10 right now, right?
yes.
So 7
Right.
people are gonna get voted out, plus Cedric. That's 8. And there's a final 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying with her saying whatever she said, there could be a potential final two.
Dude.
You know, it's just the process, bro.
Alright,
Trust.
can it actually be banned from the podcast now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean.
No, it's okay.
All in
why
favor?
would they? There's going to be 8 jurors. Why would they make it a final? Okay, never mind.
There's gonna be 9
see.
jurors in the final 2.
Okay, but there's not going to be a
or-
final 2.
Well, there should, and I want it to. So if I want it to, and if I dream hard enough, it'll happen.
Alright, so put that in your parlay.
Yes, I'm gonna definitely put that in my parlay once we
Who's
reach
gonna
the,
sell?
like final 6. It's not gonna sell, bro. You know what? Once
Alright,
we
well-
get to final 6, I'll put a 50% parlay for
Yo,
final 2, bro.
no.
No, I'm talking about like percentage. I'm not actually putting money. Anyways, I'm gonna leave now because I gotta go do something.
He sure loves long shots, you know.
All right, buddy.
I hear that. Anyways, Cameron's going to win Survivor 48. Best believe. No, yeah,
Alright, Eva's winning. What else do you have
no,
to say?
Camilla's winning. Camilla's ending Eva.
Well, we're actually about to get some insight on the season because Zan will be getting a Zoom call with Shaheen. And then we will talk about that next time. I don't know when he's doing it.
What?
Zan is getting a Zoom call from Shaheen, and he can like hopefully ask about stuff from the season without spoiling.
Wait.
He'll probably try to get the winner, but
Wait, is he serious? Was he
he
serious?
is. Yeah, he got a cameo when Shaheen was sick, and he said instead of a video, we'll just get on Zoom.
Can I get a cameo from Camilla, please?
Let me see how much it is. I'm going to Cameo right now before I leave.
Okay.
So next time, if Zan wants to share, then we will hear about the season, I guess. Let me see. Camilla does not have a cameo.
No.
From 48, there's Eva, Thomas, Mary, Bianca, Kevin, Say, David, Kyle, and Shaheen. David is $28, AEman.
What the hell?
Alright, Eva is $50, that's crazy. And she is the winner, so maybe not that crazy, okay.
Oh, Camilla's the winner.
Yeah. Hey man, I think it's over because I came late and that just sold the whole thing. But
Eva's going bald.
before I go, Eva's winning and Detective X.
No, Camilla's gonna
better
find
than
seven Super Idol.
okay, I almost
Super
said the
Idol her
premium.
way to final
Detective
three.
X over the Parlay Police.
What? No, it's Camilla Cartagena is winning Survivor 48. Bye.
Okay.